I have finally come across my true arch-nemesis. It is a man named Terrance. And in this video, I'm going to detail to you just what my beef with Terence is, and why I want to destroy him, why I want him to have no happiness for the remainder of his pathetic life. And at the same time, I want to say thank you to someone else. I'm going to tell you about this other person, and that's where my tale begins. My tale begins with a man named Marek. So a few years back, I was getting a lot of DPD deliveries. This was during COVID, during lockdowns. I had an issue with a monitor. My computer monitor, my 4K monitor, there were some issues. And I kept sending this thing away. I sent it away. And Marek came up to pick it up. Marek being the DPD driver. Very pleasant man. I believe he might be Swedish. He maybe isn't Swedish, but I like to think he's Swedish. A very pleasant man. And he came to my house probably twice a week, maybe even 3 times a week, to pick up a monitor, to drop off a new one. Then you could not make it up. I had so many issues with these monitors. I kept sending them back, and he kept picking them up, and he kept bringing them back to me. And Marek was the best driver I ever had in my life. He would come every morning. I would have a 1-hour slot. It would say, oh, your parcel will be delivered by Marek between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. And Marek would appear on the dot at 12 p.m. every time. The next day it would say, oh, 2:15 to 3:15. He would come at 2:15 on the dot every single time. He would be knocking on my door at the minute the clock changed. And I would open the door to see this lovely man standing there, this lovely Swedish man named Marek. And he would say to me, hi, buddy. And he would hand me my parcel, and he would head off. And it was a very pleasant interaction, and I enjoyed that interaction every single day. He would come back to my house a week later. Hi, buddy. And that's what he would say. That's all he would say. That's the only words parted, and I'd say, thank you a lot. Thanks a lot, Marek. You're a great guy. And so he kept coming, he kept going, and eventually we stopped that because my monitor problems were resolved. But in the future, I had gotten other things delivered by DPD, and it would always say in the morning when I got my hour time slot, it would say Marek. It would say Marek will be there with your parcel, and lo and behold, every single time Marek delivered, he was there on the dot. And as I opened the door, hi buddy, and I gave him the parcel, and off he went. Or he gave me the parcel, and off he went. And so this leads us up to, well, this is maybe 4 years worth. We're talking 4 years I've lived in this place, and for 4 years Marek has delivered me DPD parcels. Until about a month ago. About a month ago I had an order for a watch. And so this watch was supposed to come on the Friday. And on this Friday, I was very much anticipating it arriving that day, because they didn't do weekend deliveries, and I was going away for a while on the Monday. And so on the Friday, I'm expecting my parcel, and it says, Terrance will deliver your parcel. And so this is where Terrance comes into play. Terrance will deliver your parcel. And I think, oh, that's strange. It's usually Marek. But okay, Terrance, I'm sure he will be fine. And so the time comes that it's coming up to 1:15 or whenever the time is. And 1:15 comes, and there is no knock on my door. There's no little hey buddy. So I'm looking outside, trying to find where maybe 5 minutes later, I look outside, I'm like, oh, I guess I'll have to wait till closer to the end. And so it reaches maybe the end of the hour time slot. And as I look outside, I get a little notification on my phone. Sorry we missed you. Sorry we missed you. I've been home all day waiting on this parcel. I checked my thing. Terrance, the lazy bastard, has taken a picture of my building and just driven away. He just took a picture and drove. And to make it worse, it wasn't my building. It was the building next door to mine. I was so annoyed. So I jump on my app. I'm trying to send a message, but no. DPD, their customer service is atrocious. And their app trying to talk to a person, atrocious. They won't let you through. They won't let you do anything. They say, sorry, we're sorry we missed you. Your driver will try again tomorrow. Just leave it till then. Like, it wouldn't let me through. The automated system would not let me through because it wanted me to wait till tomorrow. And so I wait. And it comes to the next day. Sorry, I'm mixing it up. It wasn't tomorrow. I'm telling a lie. Because they didn't do weekend deliveries. I was so annoyed. So what I actually did was I paid for weekend delivery. I paid like £6 to get the weekend delivery slot. And so I paid for Saturday. I paid for the next morning. And so it comes to Saturday morning. I'm sitting there, I'm waiting, and I'm waiting for the exact time. But as maybe 5 minutes before my time slot, it says, sorry, there was an unexpected error. Your parcel will be delivered by Terrance tomorrow, Sunday. I'm like, that's very strange. I'm not happy about this. I paid for Saturday delivery. Anyway, at least it'll still be Sunday. So Sunday comes around, and you will not believe what happened with Terrance on the Sunday. You will not believe what happened with Terrance on the Sunday. Terrance on the Sunday didn't even show up. Terrance on the Sunday just drove past. I saw him on the tracking. I saw him on the little map. He drove away, but it still said that he will be delivering your parcel, and it was 5 hours later. He will be delivering your parcel. Sorry, we're running late. I tried to get through to customer service. I tried to talk to them, but no. They would not let me through on the customer service. They would not let me talk to anyone because they said, your parcel will be delivered today. Sorry, there's just been a delay. I knew it wasn't happening. I knew Terrance was just a lazy, evil bastard. He doesn't like me. He doesn't want to deliver my parcel. Lo and behold, the end of the day comes. No parcel delivery. I'm so annoyed because I was leaving. I was going away for a week the next day. And so while I'm away the next week, apparently my parcel is being returned to sender. Terrance has sent my parcel back to the people I ordered it from. And so while I'm away, I'm having to reschedule yet another delivery. And so I come home and I'm expecting a delivery finally again the next Monday. And lo and behold, they assign Terrance again. After the parcel has been sent back to sender, sent back to DPD, now it's going to be sent to me yet again. Coming for the Monday. But on the Monday, Terrance is supposed to be delivering it. I'm waiting for Terrance. I'm watching the clock. I'm waiting for it. I'm looking out the window. I see the van. I see the DPD van pull up in front of my building. I'm looking out the window. I see this bald bastard climb out of the van, stands there, looks around, takes out a phone, takes a picture of my building again. I'm running downstairs because this bastard isn't even trying. Maybe he's just scared because I live upstairs. I don't know. He didn't even try and ring my buzzer or anything. He didn't come near my building. He just stood at the side of his van, took a picture, then got back in his van. And I'm running downstairs to try and get to Terrance. And I open the door. I come up. I'm almost there. And he drives off. He just drives off. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And so at this point, I'm furious. I'm absolutely furious. And so I go on and I finally get through to customer service. I have to call a number. I hate phone calls. I would rather do it in the web chat. But I'm phoning them this time. Like, this is it. I've had enough. And so I'm phoning them up to talk to someone. And they say, oh, this is terrible. We'll have someone speak to the manager. We'll do this and we'll do that. And all the rest of it. By the way, I requested my money for the weekend delivery be refunded to me, and it still hasn't happened, so I'm going to get back on them for that. DPD, if you're watching this, fuck you. Anyway, terrible customer service. Absolutely terrible. Anyway, Terrance drives off, and I'm so annoyed. I'm so mad. And so they reschedule it yet again for Tuesday. The next day, they reschedule the delivery once again. And I'm sitting there like, I'm never going to get this parcel. I'm just going to have to cancel it altogether. I'm just going to have to return it. Give me my money back. Because what's the point? Terrance just refuses to give me this parcel. Terrance he's like a demon from hell. Terrance is a saboteur. He doesn't want me to get this. And even if I got it, I bet you he puts a bomb in it. I bet you it's going to blow up when I get it. But I wake up Tuesday morning. Your parcel will be delivered today between 12 and 1 by Marek. Marek! Marek! And you know, suddenly I lit up. I was so happy. I jumped out of bed with joy when I got this message. I was smiling. I'm like, Marek! Finally! My savior! My hero! Marek! Thank God! Thank Marek! And so, sure enough, the time comes, 12 o'clock. And on the dot, Marek is knocking on the door. Open the door. Hi, buddy. Haven't seen this man in like 5-6 months. I hadn't seen him in 5-6 months. And he continues to be the greatest damn delivery driver on planet Earth. Everyone deserves to have their parcels delivered by Marek. Everyone does. I mean, except like terrible people, like people who pretend to be left-handed. But everyone every good person deserves to have their parcels delivered by Marek. And I was so happy to see Marek. He gave me my parcel. There was no bomb in it. There was no saboteuring going on. And I was relieved. And I could breathe some relief. I was so happy to get Marek. And then this leads me on, because now it's maybe a month later, it leads me to today, when I had another delivery. And I woke up this morning, this is a Friday, and I woke up this morning to a message. DPD, your parcel will be delivered today by Terrance. Out between 3 and 4. And I'm just, my God. Terrance again? After the last time? I'm not getting this parcel. I'm going to have to wait another month. I need Marek to come back. Where the fuck is Marek? I want to request Marek. Why can't Marek deliver my parcel? I don't want Terrance. I want Marek. And so I'm ready today. Today I was ready. I'm looking around. I'm waiting. Okay, the hour slot's coming. It's 1 minute to 3. And do you know what I did? I opened my front. I went downstairs and stood outside. I was planning. I was going to stand there for an hour. If I had to stand there for an hour, I was standing there for an hour. So as soon as that truck pulled up, that van pulled up, I was going over there. Hey, Terrance, you baldy fucking bastard. Give him my parcel before I drop kick you and throw you down a drain. Or pour sugar down your veins. So I'm waiting there for Terrance. And he comes. 3:05, something like that. Except it wasn't Terrance. This guy opens the door, gets out the van, gets my parcel, and it's a totally different man from who I saw before. It's a totally different man I had seen out the window, taking a picture of my building. This man wasn't bald, he looked nothing alike. He was nothing alike the Terrance I knew. And so now I'm a little confused. Is this also another man named Terrance? To be honest, he did not look like a Terrance. I'm not going to get into what this man looked like, but he did not look like a Terrance. I can assure you that. I would be very surprised if this man was actually Terrance. I would not be. I suspect that maybe Terrance handed over his parcel to someone else because he was scared of what might happen if he approached Ragreynolds after all the deviancy before, after all his mishaps before. He's going to go around the wrong corner one day. He's going to wake up in the wrong dark room. He's going to drop his eyeballs out of his head one day, and Ragreynolds is going to be there to stamp on them before he can pick them up. Terrance, I don't like you. You're an evil, nasty man, and you should not be a DPD driver. I think you should return to wherever you came from. I think you should crawl back inside your mother's vagina. I don't like you, Terrance. I don't. But I do like Marek. And that is my beef with Terrance, folks. He is my arch-nemesis, and the world will not be a safe place until he is no longer delivering parcels, and it will not be an amazing place until Marek is personally delivering everyone's parcels. And sadly, Marek cannot deliver parcels to everyone at the same time. It just doesn't make any sense logistically. But everyone deserves, at least once in their life, to have a hey buddy from Marek. I would like to be friends with Marek forever, but it really pains me to know that one day he will move on. One day he will retire. But until that day, I will treasure my experiences with Marek. Very, 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 very much.